Welcome to the fate of Drakkenheim. My name is Monty Martin, running this campaign as Dungeon Master, and this is the Dungeon Dudes D&D 5th Edition actual play campaign.
And I'm Kelly McLaughlin, playing Sebastian Crow, the half-elf shadow sorcerer, and Wilhelm von Kessel, the human swashbuckler rogue. And we're joined today, as always, by our wonderful friends.
Jill Denitis playing Rudy Whitaker, the Shifter Eldritch Knight, and Veo Senya, the Tabaxi Gloomstalker Ranger Rogue.
And Joe O'Gorman playing Pluto Jackson, the human battlemaster, and Wrath, the Asmar Warlock.
Thank you for joining us once again. We are in the final episodes of our wonderful tale, and we are so grateful to all of you who have followed along this story for so long. I want to take a moment to let you know, though, that just because we are in the final episodes of our Drakkenheim story, this will not be the end of us telling wonderful stories together. And I wanted to share with you a few really exciting things that we have coming down the pipeline before we get into this week's episode. First of all, airing at the end of October, on October 31st, we will have a very special new show, Tales from Wood Creek, featuring me and Kelly as players, playing with Deborah Ann Wool as our game master in a very unique D&D experience with some pretty wild guests. I'd like to take a moment right now, if you haven't seen it already, to show you that trailer.
Once upon a time, the town of Wood Creek was beset by a terrible curse.
I have absolutely no idea what to expect.
It really became more immersive than a normal D&D game.
I, like you, am a descendant of the leaders of Wood Creek. I believe if we can find it and reverse it, and perhaps save all of Wood Creek at the same time.
I knew this was going to be cool. I don't think I knew it was going to be this cool.
There's a book with an eyeball in it! That was crazy. That was fun.
I'm Deborah Ann Wool.
Anjali Bhamani.
Monty Martin.
Iman Vellani.
Chama Jumper.
Kelly McLaughlin.
Jessica Hennick.
Will Wheaton.
The doors spread open. Welcome to Wood Creek, where the party never ends.
Friends and enemies, that is a natural 20.
We bind you here to set all free. We ask for strength, so mote it be.
These are the tales from Wood Creek.
Whoa!
It's really exciting. It was so much fun. We filmed this back in the summer, and it will be coming out later this month. So please be sure to check that out when it airs right here on the Dungeon Dudes YouTube channel.
And that's going to be an 8-episode series.
Yes.
That's going to go for a little while through October, November, December.
Yes, that will be airing on Fridays here on YouTube, and it will be sort of taking the place in our programming of our actual plays through to the end of the year. Once Tales from Wood Creek finishes airing, we will be taking a brief hiatus from actual play content on the main channel. We might do some other fun things in the midst of that. Will remain to be seen, because our next actual play, Seasons of Silence, will be airing starting in the spring of 2026. I will be continuing to run our game as Dungeon Master. We'll be playing the 2024 rules. Jill, Kelly, and Joe will all be playing. And so we'll be very excited to be telling a brand new story in a brand new setting together. So stay tuned for more updates on that, but that will be coming down the pipeline. With those announcements all out of the way, let us return to Drakkenheim.
Drakkenheim is no more. The devastation which fell upon that accursed place left a kingdom in ruin. Now, horrors lurking in the haze grow ever more great and terrible, while simmering tensions between rival factions boil over into outright war. The power of monarchs, mages, and priests hangs in the balance. 6 unlikely heroes join forces to confront the coming chaos. They shall decide once and for all. The fate of Drakkenheim.
When last we left our heroes, the 13 shards of the Delirium Heart have all been claimed.
Yay.
The Ratlings, inspired by the revolution of the Rat Prince, resurrected by Wrath, have claimed 7 of these shards,
Whoops.
imbuing their newly summoned god with terrible power.
Guys, we're doing great.
At the inscrutable tower, 5 shards have been assembled.
Oh, that's not bad.
One with the 13th shard already given to he who laughs last, Chortling.
Who did that?
And another ode to the whispered promise.
Who did that?
And another promise to the academy as a contingency. That leaves only 3 shards available.
Oh, that is bad.
Enough for Wrath to summon Bruce, the thing with the writhing tail. But perhaps not enough for Bruce to defeat the rat god without aid. As you reflect on this, as you rest at the inscrutable tower.
Rest? You said rest?
Yes. You reflect on the cost of reaching this point, the cost of the past 24 hours. Camp Dawn lies in ruins, obliterated by a disjunction bomb. Elias Drexel, Petra, and Ansem Lang gave their lives to secure Wilhelm's escape. Most of the Hooded Lanterns, the Ochtenwald Irregulars, and the Steelfangs, including Rickard Steelfang, are soon to have been annihilated. Verona von Baden being one of the few survivors of the Battle of Camp Dawn. Ophelia Reed
I feel awful.
has fled Drakkenheim, carrying with her Lucretia Matthias's soul stone.
Oh, that won't come back.
Eliza von Kessel remains at large. No one knows where she is. The Knights of the Silver Order gathered at Drakkenheim are shattered. Perhaps Knight Captain Gloria Hackfield is still alive, but who's to say? And that is to say nothing of how the Divine Matriarch, Uriel Radley, and indeed the rest of the world will react when they hear the news of what has happened in Drakkenheim. You all have weathered the night in the inscrutable tower. Delirium storms churning in the skies above. Desperately, Ryan Graymere, Eldrick Runeweaver, and River installed one of the Delirium Heart Shards in the inscrutable tower to jumpstart a magical barrier to protect the tower. And even as you try to sleep through the night, the thrumming sounds of ratlings throwing their bodies against the shield, trying to attack the inscrutable tower itself, sounded all through the night. The airship, Snake Eyes, crashed, but House of Cards and Roulette still fly, now docked at the inscrutable tower, captained in part by Verona von Baden, and the other, the artificial construct warrior Joker, who is the admiral of Katarina's fleet. Katarina von Kessel herself, the Queen of Thieves, evacuated Emberwood Village and saved Sebastian's family. And Sebastian, you can feel the connection to Lenneth growing as your deal with He Who Laughs Last restored her form. And you can feel the ward that was in place. Remember, however, that protection granted to your friends will only last the day. Of course, in the midst of all this, the World Ender has risen. the monster and the gargantuan mutants that march behind it have utterly obliterated Emberwood Village, leaving it just broken timbers. It seems uncertain what remains of your forces, even with these airships, could even stand against this might. And now, Castle Draken looms in the distance. A place where Wrath has decided to conduct the summoning of Bruce. Perhaps your one hope against both the Rat God and the World Ender. The Rat God itself, coiling in the ruins of Camp Dawn, swollen with these shards as the ratlings swarm across Drakkenheim. With 3 shards in your possession, ready to use, today, the fate of Drakkenheim, and perhaps the world, will be decided.
Yeah. I don't think either of my characters sleep well. I still get a long rest.
You do.
But
yeah.
I feel like Wilhelm is standing at one of the windows in whatever room he's been assigned to, looking towards the crater that is Camp Dawn. Probably with Verona there. And as he's looking out the window, he's just pondering on like what the cost of all this was, the situation that they now find themselves in. He might even turn to Verona and say to her, do you think this is worth it?
Verona replies, Wilhelm, I don't know what else could have been done.
I mean, every choice that we have made. Here we stand at the brink of utter annihilation at the hands of a creature beyond comprehension, and our plan is to summon more creatures, to turn this into a battlefield of entities beyond this world, in hopes that we save people. All I ever wanted was to help the people of Westamar as best I could. We lost so many people. We lost thousands. Now it falls on us to try to finish this.
I imagine you are in the Great Hall of the Amethyst Academy's inscrutable tower, where normally students would have taken their meals, and so there's several mages about, and there's the main central long table, and whichever your characters might be trying to take breakfast, those of you that even have an appetite to speak of, maybe Veo.
Veo's there.
Veo convinces us to eat.
Yeah. Guys, breakfast is the most important meal of the day, if not equal to all meals, because all meals are important. So, whatever comes, eat, and if you don't, I'll eat it for you.
I mean, you are right. We probably need our strength. We should try to stomach some food if we can.
She takes bacon off somebody else's plate and just.
What about Pluto and Wrath? What are they doing?
Pluto's like now fully sort of carrying this weight of his past decisions. Like, you know, the shortcut we took way back has cost us significantly. And the fact that his soul might be in jeopardy if he doesn't deliver that crystal, which sort of overrides any sense of like danger to himself, because, you know, now that he's sort of fully committed to, or at least as he thinks he's fully committed to the sacred flame, this idea that like he could be trapped forever, that he could die today if he fails his mission. So he's sort of like, that's weighing on him a little bit, but he's trying to stay focused.
I think Sebastian comes and sits next to Pluto. And, hey man, how's it going?
You know, just sort of taking it in.
Yeah, it's a lot.
The deals. You did this how many times?
Listen, yeah, I've dabbled.
Dabbled. You. Never mind.
Listen, Pluto, I know it's scary, and I just want to say that you know, when I died, you went through everything to get me back. You and Veo. I'm not going to let anything happen to your soul. I want you to know that I will go to hell and back.
I appreciate that.
You're the best friend I've ever had, other than Veo. You're the second best friend. You're one of the best friends. You're one of the two best friends I've ever had. There, safe statement. I love you, man.
Thanks, man. I love you too.
I know we've seen things a little differently from time to time, but you're one of the most important people in my life, and I'm going to do everything I can to make sure that you come out of this okay. And if you got to go up north when this is all done, if we survive, I'll come with you.
Well, I guess we have to, yeah, and I mean, right now I can't even think about that, because, like, I imagine you can look out any window and there's just like this giant thing walking, right?
Yeah.
So like, there's that thing, and like,
When you look out the windows of the inscrutable tower, right? Because the inscrutable tower's magical nature means that although from the outside it appears just obsidian, it is obsidian glass and metal, right? So you get from many of the rooms in the inscrutable tower these amazing panoramic views of Drakkenheim and the whole surrounding countryside, because the building is over 1,000 feet high. Yeah. So you can see the smoldering ruins of Camp Dawn. You can see, like, you're above Castle Draken as well. And you see it stretching in the city streets, just, it's almost as if, and for those of you that were at Camp Dawn when that disjunction bomb went off, you would have been like, shouldn't a bunch of ratlings have just been annihilated by that? But it seems like even more are just pouring forth, as if the presence of the rat god is somehow causing them to multiply and consume, whipped into a fury of their desire to just eat the world.
I'm gonna wave Veo over to Pluto and I. Listen, we're gonna have to do a lot of
slurping.
We're gonna have to do a lot of crazy stuff in the next 24 hours, but there's something that I think all of us need to be prepared for.
What's that?
We might have to deal with Wrath.
Oh. But that thing is so... Why? I wanted to...
No,
I have too many things on my plate.
I think Wrath is also on our plate.
Oh, okay, yep.
If you look out that window there, towards Camp Dawn crater, where all the rats are pouring out of, and the giant thing that I can't quite make out that I assume is the rat god.
We're seeing horrible things.
Sebastian, as you're saying these words, you see, is Wrath here in the room?
I don't think so.
Okay.
He's hiding.
Okay.
Contemplating.
So Pluto's here. What about, do you think Rudy and Wilhelm? Wilhelm's here.
Wilhelm's here at the window talking to Verona.
Yeah.
I think Rudy's at her own table, kind of just sitting quiet, contemplating, and she's pulled out her large wallet photo stack of her kids, and she's just kind of looking through them. I think just thinking about like preparing herself mentally to like do whatever they need to do, but they're the reason she does it. So she's just sitting there kind of, and you've never heard her like sing but she's kind of humming to herself.
Oh.
A tune, you know.
So Sebastian, you look out and you see Rudy there. You see Verona and Wilhelm talking as well as you say these words, and you just either like check his wrath here, and he's not.
Yeah. That thing in the crater there is Wrath's fault, and because of that,
The one closer to us, not the one further away.
the one heading towards us, not the one heading away from us.
Yeah, okay.
That one is all of our
Like
fault.
the rat thing.
The rat thing.
Yeah, the
Not-
rat thing is definitely his fault.
Yeah, the giant monster over there, that is everybody's fault, and we did
It's
not
like a
see
shared,
it. Yeah,
shared
it's a shared
weight.
responsibility.
Yeah,
But that's Wrath's fault, and because of that, it forced our hand that if we're going to fight that monster, we need another monster. So he's forcing us into his play of bringing Bruce here. And I thought that maybe Wrath could change his ways, that we could convince him that, like, I don't know, we were his family and not the cat, but at the end of this all, I don't know if that's what's going to happen, and we just need to be prepared for Bruce. Bruce is a creature beyond any of our comprehension. We don't know what his goals or motives are, and Wrath, at the end of the day, is a pawn for that thing. So we just need to be ready for him to play into whatever Bruce's scheme is without question. And it won't be his fault, but we might not be able to change his mind.
You know that at this moment, Eldrick, River, and Ryan Graymere are in the Nexus, their attention almost entirely required to sustain the shield that is protecting the inscrutable tower. And so this is the assistance that they can basically offer, the guarantee that no matter what happens, the inscrutable tower will remain a secure place as long as this shield is able to hold. And so filtering into the chamber here, Johann Eisner now is the highest ranking member of the king's staff because Elias Drexel is gone. But coming into the room is Kat. As she enters, she is not wearing her usual outfit anymore. Gone is her hat and her mask and her she still has her big cape. But it's almost like she's decided to dress herself up in battle armor. She's wearing a breastplate that is decorated with the House von Kessel coat of arms. And she carries with her rapier. And she's mostly got her hair like tied up in a bun. But she is very clearly wearing some kind of circlet or coronet on top of that. Still kind of garbed in her signature red and black, but she steps into the room with Joker, the metal jacket soldier, and nods both at Sebastian and Wilhelm, regards the room. She says, "Today's the day."
Wilhelm turns to her. Indeed. I can't say I expected your allyship in this, but when the world is at stake, it makes sense for us to do what we can to save it. I can't say I forgive you for everything that you've done, but part of me is happy to have you here.
I wouldn't miss a party like this for the world itself. The people of Emberwood Village are safe.
Thank you.
My ships are here. My soldiers are here to do what needs to be done. I understand that we are committed to a certain course of action. You summoned, you got the rat and the cat and the dog, and what's next? The horse, a wolf? Are we just going to continue to... Reminds me of that story of the old woman who swallowed a fly. She ate a spider to catch the fly, and then she swallowed a mouse to catch the spider, and over again. So where does this whole chain end?
Sebastian stands up, still making sure that Wrath is not in the room. And he's not?
As far no, I think
No.
he's in his own world.
So Sebastian stands up and he's like, I'm going to end it. I have the means to put Bruce away when the time is right. It's going to require a lot, and I'm probably going to need protection when I do it, but I have the means to do that. So this doesn't need to be an ongoing thing. We summon Bruce to get rid of the rat god, hopefully convince Wrath to convince Bruce to help us with the world ender. We throw everything we have at that thing, and once it's down, I'm going to need help, and I can put it away.
I have tried to come up with some backup plans because I have to admit I am not terribly enthusiastic about that plan. But everything else that I have is... well, it's also a gamble. As far as I'm concerned, I don't know if my ships have the firepower to even stagger that thing. She points, directing at it. But I could crash them into it.
Cool.
Do we have any more disjunction bombs?
That's what I was thinking. We could try to retrieve one or two of them, load them onto the ships.
I'm no magic guy, but didn't someone earlier say that the disjunction bomb might feed it?
Yeah, there is the chance that we had an incident a long time ago with the thing in the courtyard of Castle Draken. We shot delirium at it, and it grew twice as large.
We learned a lot that day.
Sometimes it gets bigger, sometimes it gets smaller. We don't know.
This creature was born out of the delirium heart. I think, unfortunately, I'm leaning in favor of it being fed by delirium, not hurt by it.
Is there anything that the Academy could know about that?
Eldrick and Ryan Greymuir have been devoting all of their energy to just keeping us safe here. They don't have the bandwidth to design alternative solutions.
So it's just us.
It is. What you have to seal away Bruce?
The thing with the writhing tail.
Commonly referred to as Bruce.
Yeah, by Wrath.
My only other question is, Pluto, Wilhelm, what's going to happen after this is all over?
Like after what part?
I mean, if it's all over?
If we survive...
So if we survive the rat god, we have to destroy the big walking thing. If we survive killing the big walking thing, we have to somehow probably kill the rest of the ratlings.
Get rid of Bruce.
And get rid of Bruce.
Oh, wouldn't Bruce eat all the rats?
I mean,
that was his
hopefully.
job.
That is his job.
So
and then
if that works, then we get rid of Bruce.
But then after all of that, I think
We
the
still
question...
have to get
well, the question is,
what then?
you're king of... I mean, you're in line to be king of Caspia, and I'm to be king of Westamar.
As long as my soul doesn't get eaten.
And as long as there's still a Westamar to rule.
The Divine Matriarch and Uriel Radley are going to know that an eldritch creature was summoned in the throne room of Castle Draken under the watch of the King of Westamar, and one of the Prince Electors of Caspia.
So you're saying it's like bad publicity?
I am saying that what we have done, what you have done, you might as well have torn up the Edicts of Lumen with your very own hands.
I mean, maybe it's about time.
But you know what? Honestly, we can. They can come over here and they can talk to the giant, colossal walking
call
thing.
them first?
Yeah,
we
you
have-
know what? We're gonna do what needs to be done.
True.
And I am not going to explain my actions.
Illyria has always been blind to possibilities outside of their faith.
It's a necessary step, and we're not proud of it. But yeah, we will have to deal with that fallout.
The fact will be that if we succeed, we will have saved the world. If they call war upon us, yes, many of the forces of Westamar are crumbled here today. But an alliance with Caspia has never lost a war when they unite. Pluto Jackson could unite Caspia to make a stand for us.
Oh, God.
Well, and Westamar and Caspia united.
Westamar and Caspia united is a very strong force, and Illyria would be foolish, not to mention that we have the Amethyst Academy on our side. We have Delirium, as much as we're going to try to destroy a lot of it. The Amethyst Academy will have access to some of it. We might be able to create more of those giant robots. The fact is that Illyria may look to us as having done something blasphemous. But are they dumb enough to make a move against what will become one of the most powerful alliances that we've seen on the continent?
Especially when we know they have a Lich King in their basement.
Sebastian's... What, who, me?
Theo looks at Sebastian.
Am I the Lich King?
No. In not.
Sorcerer
Oh.
King Solus underneath.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I
Right.
would
Yeah.
I would like
It's in
to
our
say
back pocket
though,
if we need to cause a little trouble in their backyard.
just in case you want to.
Yeah, Sebastian's like, I can always do Operation Mayhem 3.0, you know?
Listen, we're not
What's-
there yet, though.
I will say though, like after all of this, the idea of bloodshed between humans feels like a step backwards.
I agree.
I
It doesn't
agree.
need to be that way.
Yeah.
Exactly.
If we present a united front, a force to be reckoned with that Illyria cannot ignore, a united force between Westamar, Caspia, backed by the Academy, backed by what we have in Drakkenheim, we can force them to the negotiating table. We can, yes, it will be the threat of violence, the threat of a war that Illyria cannot win. But it will mean peace. It could mean a more united continent than we've ever had before.
I'm
Is there
afraid
any-
to admit that I agree with you guys.
Is there any possibility that we can just fully throw Wrath under the bus and say that he operated without oversight? We decide right here, right now, that as soon as we get into that throne room, he went off leash.
They're really good at truth stuff.
When we go into the negotiations
Yeah,
with...
you can feel Ignatius shake.
They really got truth magic on their side.
We,
No,
so,
but-
it's the
but-
great
and
lie.
we have one lie magic on
great
our
lie.
side. So.
Wilhelm's stuff story, he's like, but Pluto might be onto something here. As much as Wrath is a dear friend, his actions have put us in this situation.
He can be the great martyr.
Let's be honest, though, his actions, but we didn't do nothing to stop him.
And you've been a longtime ally of his.
I know.
And that's why his betrayal was so sudden and unforeseen.
Ignatius is not happy about that.
Sorry.
Who could have seen this coming from the cult
How did he get all those crystals?
Rudy
he
just
must
puts her
have
head down a
stolen
little
them.
bit more.
It's like he had a thrall working on the inside or something.
Look, all I'm saying is
Rudy,
that,
Rudy, you haven't said anything this whole time, actually.
yeah.
I could use some guidance here. What do you think of all this?
Honestly, the idea of a land where we are truly at peace. That is what the goal has been the whole time. A place where our family can grow and live. And the only way that's going to happen is if we play with, roll the dice, as the Queen of Thieves would say, and take a gamble or some sort of reference to dice.
This won't be a gamble. We'll be stacking the deck.
If we can, that would be the goal. But the goal is to get to a point where we can live freely.
I agree.
2 kings, united in their purpose, agreeing to stand up for a new way forward for peace on this continent. That's something I can support.
Very well. That's what we will aim for after. But first, we need to succeed at a lot of risky moves that we're about to take.
One step at a time.
Sebastian says, we're not going to fail. Because we can't.
We actually just can't.
There's no other option. If we fail, the world ends, so...
I mean, I guess if we fail, we won't really be around to see it.
I mean, there is that.
But we don't want that. We want to be around to see the good world.
We're gonna put everything on the line here. We're gonna make this work.
I mean, how long would it actually take for that beast to destroy most of the world?
I mean...
I don't think we want to roll that.
Agreed.
So, we should probably get Wrath in here to tell us what the plan is.
Sebastian, question for you.
Yeah.
Is there any way Wrath could have been listening? At all? Can people scratch
Well,
this tower?
on that note,
Oh!
we go to Wrath, who is in his chamber
Whisper that in.
with Bruce.
I really hope they're not talking about me.
It is almost certain that they are, says Bruce. It is no matter. They fear things that they do not understand. They do not understand what they fear. And if they knew the truth, they would know even less.
Yes. I don't have anything interesting to add to that.
With only 3 of these shards, it will be challenging.
Should I steal another one?
There are other options.
Okay.
I'm going to use this moment to explain to Wrath how the ritual will work, but you should all listen in so that you understand the mechanics that are in play. Okay? When you get to the throne room, Wrath, you will place the 3 crystals in precise alignment. If they are jostled out of alignment, that must be corrected very quickly.
Okay.
The ritual will take 5 rounds to complete. If you are knocked unconscious, the ritual fails.
Okay.
You are the anchor of the ritual.
I
Okay?
understand.
Because there are only 3 shards, you will need to conduct elements each round to empower Bruce by spending your action to call out to Bruce and to coordinate the crystals. This will be reflected by you either trying to, and you can perform this, as can anyone else. So Bruce gives you the instructions to do this. You can either make an Arcana check or a Persuasion check to call Bruce into this world.
Okay.
Over the course of the 5 rounds, the number of total successful checks, I will be counting them, and that will determine how powerful Bruce is, and most importantly, how long Bruce can remain in the material world.
Okay.
Oh, I don't even. What? He's gonna go away anyway. Great.
Bruce explains, until I have devoured the rat god, I will not have enough power to remain in the mortal world.
Okay.
The rat god already has, Bruce explains, the rat god has glutted itself on souls and has been empowered by so many delirium shards that what Bruce explains, the rat god, all of us, all such eldritch entities, we cannot remain in the mortal world indefinitely. It requires an ongoing amount of magical power to keep us in the mortal world. The rat god sustains itself because every ratling that kills and eats sustains the rat god's presence in the mortal world. So it has its own way of remaining anchored. On my hand, I will need the rat god's power to anchor myself in the mortal world so that I can help you and your allies with whatever else you desire. So the number of successful checks will help determine how long I can stay, and if I run out of time and we are not able to defeat the rat god before I vanish, then I'm very sorry, but that will be, there will not be another chance.
Okay. This is important.
However, you and your friends can bolster me during the ritual, providing I will allow certain other skills to grant advantage on the main checks to someone else. So Arcana and Persuasion can be used as the primary skills, but I'll allow creativity with any other secondary skills to give someone else advantage on their skills. Furthermore, any of your spellcasters can contribute spell slots to the ritual. A spell of 3rd level or lower can be used to automatically grant advantage on one of the primary skill checks. A spell of 4th, 5th, or 6th level just counts as an automatic success. The spell has no effect, the spell slot is consumed, but it is an automatic success that empowers Bruce. The spell slot of 7th or 8th level counts as 3, or counts as 2, and a 9th level slot counts as 3. You will need to and in addition to using spell slots, Bruce will also accept life force, willingly given. Giving 1/4 of your hit point maximum gives 1 success. Giving half gives 2, and basically, if you were a character at full hit points, can take themselves to 0 to contribute 3 successes.
All right, Raph, you know what your job is.
I have to tell you something, Bruce. This looks like dark magic. Like, you on the outside, I just want you to know, like, giving life force and giving...
You're very astute.
So...
Did Raph just realize something?
So is there a way we can spin this so it doesn't feel so... It's like we're contributing to the great... Feeding, yeah.
I'm not here.
It's like if you let a vampire drink your blood
I
for
care
nourishment.
not for how you convince your allies that this is necessary.
Okay.
Only that it is done. Do not fail me now at this point.
No.
We've come so far.
No, I'm just...
And
it's the
you are on the
optics on it.
precipice of being my greatest success, but you could also be the greatest failure. I've had many warlocks serve me over the centuries, and if you were to fail me now, it would be most embarrassing for you and me.
Bruce would be really disappointed.
I'm feeling a lot of things, but I will not feel shame.
Just note as well that contaminated magic will be present, and failing skill checks could cause you to become contaminated and take damage, and failure on the primary skill checks risks knocking the crystals out of alignment, requiring them to be realigned as well. So just be careful as well.
Can I also ask, can I contribute health spell slots?
Yes.
And on top of my regular
Yes.
action?
You can, whatever you use your action for is fine. Like you could be giving spell slots constantly. You could be rolling skill checks. Like basically, the spell slots are a way of automatic success.
Yeah.
Right. Whereas the skill checks are a way. And what I will say is that with the skill checks, a success by 5 or more will count as 2 successes.
Okay.
So giving you advantage is actually pretty clutch.
Yeah. I'm thinking though I'm gonna, give some life force. I think Pluto likes giving life force.
Yes. Be aware that there will be a chance of interlopers.
Because it's a doorway. It's gonna open. Other things can peek in. You're not the only thing out there. That's okay. We can deal with those. Thinking out loud.
So,
Yep.
so that it's clear, essentially, the number of successes, it's kind of graduated up. Like it's not linear, but the number of successes basically determines how long Bruce can remain in the mortal world, and is going to determine how long you have to use Bruce.
Is there like a concrete, like 1 success equals 1 minute?
It's
or?
it's kind of reverse exponential, like essentially, but you're kind of, if you want to keep Bruce in the mortal world for about an hour or so, you should be aiming for at least 12 to 20 successes.
Wow. And just
And you'll
to be,
have 5 rounds. So
and just to
however
be
many
clear,
successes you get over 5
I
rounds.
don't have to be the only one doing these checks.
No.
So people can contribute spells.
Yeah.
They can do checks
They can
of persuasion. They
contribute,
can be
yeah.
creative.
It can be
But
health.
something we should be aware of is that we're probably going to be dealing, like you're gonna be the one solely focused on that. The rest of us are going to have to do it when we can,
And
while
the
also
Only thing
fending
is
off.
that if Wrath is knocked unconscious,
So we have to protect
the
Wrath.
whole thing has to start over again.
Okay.
So
Losing anything we contributed, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Like, everything goes back
Yeah.
to 0. Well, I was thinking of things that I could do to help me, so I was sort of like looking at potential things I could do with my level 9 spell slot before the long rest. Could I do something like mind blank?
Yeah.
And sort of like the focus. I'm trying to focus the tether between myself and Bruce, where he's like, so no one else
So you
can,
want to use Wish to cast Mind Blank on yourself.
yeah.
Okay.
to try to like, and with like, I know Mind Blank's all about like shutting off everything, but the whole point is like, I'm letting Bruce in,
Yeah.
trying to like narrow my focus, one channel only for my brain. I can't even hear my own thoughts anymore. It's just me and Bruce.
Anything else?
can we actually quickly just the deal that I made with He Who Laughs Last? I got his wand. All my friends are on the list to not die.
Yes.
Somewhere along the way, I have 2 9th level spell slots. Okay.
And you can feel that Sebastian, in the night, you were reached out to by Lena.
Oh, good. I was waiting for a moment to add that in.
She says, I've heard your connection to He Who Laughs Last, and he has gifted you with his wand.
Yeah, I had to make another deal to make sure that we were safe.
Your wand, that wand is a powerful conduit. You may use it to conjure undead creatures, but you may also use it to call me.
If I call you, am I putting both of us at risk? Having one of the most powerful spellcasters in the world helping us might tilt the battle. But does that put both of us?
If you deem the need great enough and the risk worth it, I will come.
That's good to know. I feel like it might come to that. And, I mean, if it costs both of our lives, I think that's something that we both need to be prepared for.
Sebastian, there is something that you should know
Okay.
about where our family comes from and why.
You mean the elves?
Yes.
Yeah.
These memories that we have of our home, where we come from, Arcadia,
Yeah.
they were the price that we paid to save ourselves. This price, this loss of the knowledge, was a joke.
What do you mean? He who laughs last was involved?
Yes.
And the
this
destruction
is-
of Arcadia.
And since I have been restored, I have begun to remember things that I did not remember about what happened. Because I was there.
Right.
I came from Arcadia.
I mean, you look great for how old you are. That's crazy. What does that put you at? Like, how old are you?
Probably somewhere in the ballpark of 20,000 years old.
Yeah, yeah, cool. Okay, so you remember, I've seen glimpses. There was a weird dream thing where I walked a lonely road. It was the only road that I had ever known. There had been some hints here and there, but from what I gathered, I know, I mean, my best guess was that Arcadia was destroyed by delirium.
Yes.
And that the elves came here.
We couldn't save our world. We couldn't. And that was when I made the pact with He Who Laughs Last.
To move through the space between worlds and transfer the elves.
Yes.
To this plane.
Yes.
Right. And the cost was that He Who Laughs Last made everybody forget.
Yeah. So, if it ever happened again, we wouldn't know what to do. But there's a way out. The elf gates still work.
But wouldn't they just go back to Arcadia's gone?
Arcadia's gone. But there were other gates on other worlds. Not all of the elves came here. We were split up.
So it's a contingency. If we fail, we can still escape.
Potentially.
I have a very important question, Mom. When you say that the gates still work, is it only for elves, or can we bring everybody?
We can bring anybody, but we can't bring everybody.
How many can we bring?
It takes a lot of power to hold the gates open. We would need a delirium heart shard to open them up again. And we would have about a day.
We are keeping one shard at the tower for an emergency, I guess. Contingency plan is if everything goes bad, we could grab that shard, open a gate, and bring as many as we can. And try again.
Yeah.
Well, it's good to know we have a plan B, C, D, something like that.
The memories are still coming back to me in fragments, but that's all I know for now. It's just enough to help us escape. But I can't help but feel it's just a joke that's been played on us time and time again.
This could have happened many times.
I don't know.
Valtar Banemoon at the lighthouse.
Yes,
There's a gate there. He was struggling with his own memories.
I remember Valtar. He was a good friend of mine.
Perhaps you should go talk to him, and if I call you, then obviously you can come,
But be ready.
but maybe you guys should share stories. I don't know. See if you can figure
Cool.
something out, get the gate functional.
Reminisce.
See if the two of you can maybe remember anything else together.
It's possible. It's possible, but that would be our only way out. If things went wrong.
I'll try not to let it come to that. We don't want to keep running our whole lives from one destroyed world to another. That's not ideal either.
No, it's not. But it's better than the alternative.
You're right. But we gotta remember, if it comes to that, we have to remember, because eventually we're gonna run out of places to run.
I don't think we will. That's how the elf gates work. That's their curse.
Can we leave a message for ourselves? Can we?
We've always tried to. We tried to last time. And so maybe there will be other messages and warnings. But otherwise it will just be more running.
Well, I guess every time we do, we have a new lifetime to try to figure it out again. I hope we don't make the same mistakes. Doesn't seem fully reassuring, but
What if going through the gates is like how you forget?
yeah.
Yeah. You go through the gates and then you just forget everything.
I mean, it is a backup plan. It's not the main plan that we're going with. We're going to try to save this world. But if everything fails, I at least have to bring Pluto and Vale with me, if they'll come.
Well, that's an option. Good luck.
You too. I'll let you know if we need a
Sacrifice.
dragon.
Very well. Well, is there anything that Vale or Rudy would like to do themselves? Anyone else they want to talk to?
I mean, I think Theo's just helping her dad where she can, as per usual. This is going to be the last push. She wants to spend time with him, and Rudy's still just in her own world, kind of waiting. She's ready.
Well, with that, are you all ready to set out to Castle Draken?
That's a great question.
Y'all know what you have in your inventories?
I'm going to forget so many things, and you're all going to call me out on it, and that's how this is going to go, as it always has.
I think Wrath is gonna calmly end.
His life? Man, that saves us so much trouble, thanks.
Everything.
we need him.
No,
All
you
right.
need him. You need him.
Don't do it yet.
He's gonna explain the ritual that you all now know, and so he's gonna ask that everyone give as much as they can. And I guess we have to also think about, like, when the ritual's done, the Bruce life force is so weak in that moment that we need to attack. Like, there's no time.
Immediately, we're going after
Yeah.
the rat.
Like, even a short rest might eat up all of our resources.
Is there any other resources we need before from the academy? Is there anything left?
The only thing that has been observed, and the only thing that Bruce lets you know, is that fortunately, The ancient enmity between the two means that once this ritual is underway, the rat god will almost certainly come to fight.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we're gonna have to fend off the rat god while you, Wrath, try to perform this ritual. So we're gonna give what we can, but we're also gonna need to protect you. So you might have to give the most, because the rest of us need to keep you alive from a eldritch entity.
What about, like...
Your anti-entity spray?
Is there like a force field we can put around him?
Actually, I do know.
What are ratlings in the terms of types of creatures?
They're monstrosities.
I can only cast Globe of Invulnerability on myself.
Go stand beside him.
Can I get 2 people in a Globe of Invulnerability? I cast it on myself and I'm within 5 feet.
Yeah, like it is like a little
Yeah.
bubble that protects several people from spells, specifically.
Well, I mean, if any, I don't know, maybe if the rat god starts slinging spells, I can try to protect you.
Does time stop? Could I feed Bruce through a time stop? Like, theoretically, if I time stopped for 2
Because
turns?
time stop ends if you affect the environment, unfortunately not.
So I couldn't, like, power up him during
Yeah, no, because the first, like if you cast another spell on the ritual, it will advance time,
Okay.
right?
Good thought, I was thinking that too.
Yeah, it could, time stop could certainly help in other ways.
Yeah.
But using it to advance the ritual itself and to do more stuff in the ritual, that's affecting the environment.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay, yep.
Theo has a negative on her strength.
That would have been restored because of the rest in the
Okay.
inscrutable tower. Yeah.
Oh yeah, thanks for mentioning that. I also have a negative on my strength.
Well, you all look at your stuff. I'm going to get the set. All right. You all assemble, and for a moment, River comes down. She's clearly exhausted from helping the others maintain the shield. She says, I'm just here to set up a psychic link between you all so that we have that. And she establishes a telepathic bond between all 6 of your characters, Kat, and Verona. With that, she wishes you all luck. She gives Wrath a hug and heads back up to the Nexus. Kat speaks. I've loaded the 3 shards onto House of Cards. We will fly on the ships to Castle Draken, and the 6 of you will unload the shards and begin whatever you need to do to set your little ritual up.
Why do you have to say little like that?
Good news is, the last time we were in the throne room, a dragon burst through the wall, so there should be a nice docking port for us to
An
move up to.
unrepaired hole.
Yeah, there's a giant hole for
Huge
us to go
hole.
through.
Kat continues. The ratlings are already beginning to move through the city streets along with this rat god. It's horrible. I'm going to keep my ships in the air, and Verona and I are going to bombard them as hard as we can from the sky while they make their way up to the castle to buy you as much time as we can.
Okay.
Just be careful, they have magic users.
Indeed. We're going to keep the ships on evasive moves. There's going to be a point where the ships are going to have to withdraw. Wilhelm,
Yes.
you wear the crown of Westamar. You're going to be in the throne room. You could use the power of the throne to call up extra defenses as well.
That might be one of my best moves that I can do to help.
Thank you for the reminder.
Thank you for the reminder.
Yeah, I was like, oh, I forgot that.
Also, Minazorond is around, I suppose.
Do you want to bring Minazorond into this battle, or do you want Minazorond to help outside? It's up to you, really.
If I put Minazorond outside as like an extra airship, does that also alleviate some of the, mechanically, will that alleviate pressure on the inside?
Yes, and to give a metaphor here, you can almost think of the airships like aircraft carriers or major ships, whereas Minazorond would be like a fighter jet.
Yeah.
So Minazorond would be able to protect the ships in an agile way that they can't protect themselves.
Let's put Minazorond outside with the ships then. And extra protection and extra dead ratlings.
All right. If you can call the city defenders to help the airships, that should mean, Kat says, by my best guess, based on what Wrath has told us about the setup time to actually set the ritual up, the entire ritual itself, setting up, will take you like an hour. But it's the last 5 rounds that matter.
Yep.
So, with all this in place, you should have enough time to do the raw setup before the ritual begins, and hopefully, I'll roll it. We'll roll some d6s and see when the rattlings burst in.
Man.
All right.
Based on those decisions.
Before we go, I do want, as Rudy, kind of give one last. Take up any weapons you have. We're gonna go prevent the end of the world. And you've heard Lord Commander Seal to give everybody 20 temporary hit points and advantage on saving throws and attack rolls.
No one else is going to be the Lord Commander but Rudy now. Elias Drexel's gone.
I am the last.
I mean,
The last.
thank you, Lord Commander.
Yeah, it's like basically Veo and Rudy are the last of the Hooded Lanterns and the Yachtenwalder regulars now.
Whoa.
Like the last team.
Ginny's one-shot character, not the one that she played on the show, but in Untold Tales, is dead.
Okay.
All Rudy's friends.
All Rudy's friends. Especially black coffee.
He's already gone.
Yeah.
Sten feels small now.
You board the House of Cards. The ship makes its way out from the inscrutable tower towards Castle Draken, swooping up beside the shattered rose window of the throne room. And you can imagine that at the back of these airships, there is like a gangplank that drops down, like a hatch that opens up, and the ship is able to sort of get itself into position that you're able to start dropping supplies off and moving the 3 shards out of the ship and into the throne room. The throne room of Castle Draken. What can be said of this place? So many wonderful battles have been fought here. The coronation of Wilhelm, the defeat of the amalgamation, the duel against Kat herself.
Yeah, what? This is
I mean,
an awful place.
I like
Jupiter.
that. I mean, we made it one of the most
Jupiter.
important places. Oh, and Jupiter.
Yeah.
His corpse. No, it's not.
Should have buried
Please
that.
help me. Oh, you're alive. No.
We still got time to bring him back.
This has been
Regenerate.
probably the most important location in the entire campaign, multiple times, and it is again.
Well, as you all take your preparations, the space is yours to prepare as you see fit.
Let's defile it. I start drawing.
Prepare. Prepare is the word you're looking for.
Yeah, Wrath, tell us what does this ritual look like?
Guys, it's actually not that bad. And I begin taking blood and dropping blood mixed with like different treats and snacks that I've accumulated over the years of Bruce. Again, like, and I start doing these like really guttural and like as I'm like drawing the circle, and
Bruce is just walking around, and like Bruce walks through the blood, and like cat footprints
Yeah.
are left around in blood, and Bruce is like, have you ever heard a cat like purr really loudly?
Oh yeah.
Which just mixes in with your guttural.
yeah,
cat speak.
and you can see like he's actually not even like it's not even accidental. Like all the walking footprints are actually drawing like his own little sigils, and like there's these drawings.
You also ever heard like a cat make that chirping noise?
when it sees like a bird?
Yeah.
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 And so you
And
know,
it echoes really eerily, like there might be more than one cat making that noise.
I need blood from all of us.
What?
Sorry, I thought that would work. Just keep going. Eventually, you will all give your blood
Hmm.
for this.
As you finish unloading all your things, Kat and Verona say, "Good luck down there. We'll be supporting you from the skies."
Stay safe. Where is everybody? I put my two characters in. I guess Raph.
Put them in there.
Raph,
Yeah.
are you right here?
I'm in it. I'm in the middle. I'm.
And Pluto? Where's Pluto?
I want to stress. Yeah, yeah, perfect.
Or like, do you want to be like?
It is so important that the crystals are not interrupted, and I
Oh, actually,
am not interrupted.
yeah, put me
I am the most important being, second only to Bruce, in this room. It is up to you to give your blood, to give your power. And here's Bruce. And again, I cannot stress this enough, because we've already limited the power of Bruce through only using 3 of the available shards. How necessary it is that we give as much as we can, because our window will be so small for Bruce to not only come into this world, but to give him enough power so that he may consume the rat god and be our salvation. Do you understand that this is beyond any of us?
Martha, I don't think we'd be doing this if this was not beyond.
And I am ready to give myself to this purpose. It is everything in this moment.
Hope you're right, Raph.
And when I look out on that landscape with that giant thing, if we do this correctly, he will save us all. For he is the great giver and the great devourer.
As Wrath speaks, you hear the sound outside of thunder and magic as the pounding guns of Roulette and House of Cards begin to unleash their barrage.
So it begins.
Like you can kind of look up through the windows and you see House of Cards up there. You see House of Cards tilt slightly as the gun bays on the side of the ship open up, and you see the arcane cannons open up and fall into position with mechanical precision. And the decks just open up with this high-pitched whine noise as they power up, and then it's an unleashing of thunder as you see this violet flame and shrapnel of conjured magic that just screams through the air. It is terrifying as you hear the sounds then of the ruins being hammered below, rooftops exploding, clouds of debris flying everywhere. There are craters that are opening up as basically the ships are bombarding the sides of the cliffs. And if you could see from the outside, you would just see this cascading swarm of furry bodies that is trying to rush up the cliffs to Castle Draken, just explode in gore and fur and teeth and stone and fire and smoke, as the burst of guns just go out. And eventually it becomes almost rhythmic in the background, the guns firing unceasingly, trying to hold off the ratlings as they make their way. So you just hear, like, as Wrath is preparing and like dripping all the blood, that just like thump, 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 in the background as the ships are firing.
Can Wilhelm take the throne and like Minazorond and like send the Minazorond and the Guardians?
Yeah. As you sit on the throne, you realize that Wrath's ritual has reopened the rift, and with it invited the contamination back into the throne.
Ugh.
So as you tap into the power of the throne of Westamar,
I knew all this was happening.
As you tap into the power of the throne of Westamar, we're gonna have a little bit of a check here for you.
Did we also take Aqua Expurgo?
Sure.
I know we didn't say it, but I'm assuming because you said there was going to be contamination here.
Yep.
That's like a deep
So
assumption.
as you are seated on the throne, right?
This was a good choice.
Excellent choice.
The king.
Yes. That upon your 3-tiered marble platform, with still like a colossal dragon skull atop the chair, the skeletal wings rising behind it, like Wilhelm is still like this. The scene before you of Wilhelm sitting on this throne as this ritual is being conducted before you in the throne room, gives you almost like this like Wilhelm. You can almost feel the power thrumming through you, as if the throne itself is like linked into this whole process, right?
Bruce.
And because you are sitting on the throne with the crown of Westamar, you actually know that while you're seated on the throne, you can actually cast command at will. While you're on the throne of Westamar, you can cast sending as well, and once per day you can cast glow of invulnerability, mind blank, or stone skin on yourself while you're here. However, I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
I have advantage thanks to Rudy? No, Theo. Rudy. One of them. A Constitution saving throw. 22.
You do succeed, so you do not gain any contamination.
Good.
Don't forget luckies. All your luckies.
You're gonna blow through a lot.
So
of
in that
days
moment,
today.
you are able to you see through the eyes of Minazoron. So you are able to see this bombardment occur. What is your order to the defenders of Drakkenheim?
Attack!
So in this moment, you feel all the gargoyles on all the walls of Drakkenheim suddenly shudder and break free. And there's this moment where all of them lift off the walls, and it's like a cloud of gargoyles that fly towards the castle, diving down with Minazoron, this almost haze, through the haze itself, ripping ratlings apart and helping to defend the castle one last time as the ratlings continue to go through. And it is in this moment, looking through Minazoron's eyes, Wilhelm, that you behold the rat god for the first time. Its appearance almost unfathomable. Give me a wisdom saving throw.
14. I might use lucky. I'm gonna use lucky.
You knew that was probably yep.
I'm gonna use lucky, and I'm gonna roll another d20. Okay, good. 23.
Okay, you are not feeble-minded.
Yay!
Wait, what?
Boy, am I lucky.
Excuse me? Oh no.
Oh no.
Good.
Good. Yeah, good.
Just by witnessing, are you
It-
going to read the description?
Not yet. I'm going
Okay.
to save it for when it actually shows up because it is bloated with power. Like, you couldn't even fully behold what you were seeing. The horror.
Who could?
Who could? Yep. With that, all the preparations are in place.
I have one more.
Yeah.
Can Pluto cast Death Ward on Wrath
Okay.
using the
We also-
reliquary?
We also do all have, so there's Wrath's book, there's the deal with He Who Laughs Last.
Is everybody in Wrath's book?
I think everybody's in Wrath's
At
book.
least the main six. The main six.
Oh, okay.
And then we also have Death Ward.
Yep.
So-
So I'm using Death Ward on.
There are
Wrath.
3 contingencies on Wrath.
Yep.
And Rudy. Well, no, sorry, not on Rudy, but then there's Rudy.
Right.
Unless it's just all in your mind, and then Rudy can't do nothing. Sorry.
Wait, what? What do you mean?
Damage to your mind rather than your body. Rudy can protect your body. She can't protect your mind.
Fair.
Yeah.
I mean, my mind is mush mostly now.
As all the pieces are in place to begin the final stages of the ritual, the 3 crystals thrum with power and the throne room shudders and shakes. You see before you opening up, it almost looks like a portal shaped like a spinning spiral galaxy, all in colors of octarine, like space itself is being ripped open and all of these swirling stars above you are forming into the shape of a luminous cat. The crystals begin to lift slightly off the ground, shaping like they sort of reflecting and changing their position as energy reflects from them through Wrath, through the circle, and into the pooling portal up above you all. This is the start of round 1 of the ritual. What I will have you all do is roll me initiative now.
Wrath, Pluto. Do we get advantage on ability checks with your Tem?
No.
Okay.
22 for Wilhelm.
Mm-hmm.
And 8 for Sebastian.
Okay, 22 for Wilhelm,
17 for Rudy.
17 for Rudy, 8
And
for
8 for
Sebastian.
Sebastian.
Veo.
25.
Oh, you beat me.
What about Wrath?
Wrath is 10
Okay.
and Pluto is 19.
Okay. As the ritual begins, there is a shuddering and a shaking. And all of a sudden, you see something responds. With a crank and a clash and a shriek of metal, something drops into the room. It is an armored creature. It stands almost 15 feet tall. It has long, bulky limbs and a singular humanoid eye in the middle of its body. You've seen one of these creatures before. These cosmic enforcers, these enemies of Bruce. The inevitable, attempting to correct the mistake that is happening right now. As it appears in the room, there is another crash as several other strange mechanical beings, some with feather-like wings, and all of them with singular eyes. Some are sphere-shaped, some are cube-shaped, appear in the room, crying out, 01000000, almost in panicked tones. 00110000.
Are you finally here for your clock tower friends? Because they've been trying really hard to fix this, so.
You're too late. You're too late, little robot.
And with that,
This thing's scary. And there's a rat god on the way.
Yeah.
I'm just Man, I wish we were 20th level. Oh, wait! No
I wish
problem.
we were 25th level.
Yeah, I wish we were 25th level.
It would be so much easier.
I will not be on the throne long. I think my command is given. I don't
Okay.
really know if yeah.
As we begin, Veo, you are the first to act.
Veo swings around the crystal and sees a big eyeball and sees it as a target. So she aims for the big eyeball.
The big metallic eyeball.
The big eyeball.
Yep.
Okay. So.
Just roll a crit. Let's get this. Let's get this over.
Set
with.
the tone.
I do.
Yeah, set the tone. Set the bar high.
It's not a high bar. I'm sorry to say. 20 to hit.
As your arrow sails towards it, it almost seems like, first of all, you strike out towards it and you feel this incredible balance occur. You cannot roll advantage against this creature, and you cannot re-roll rolls against it either. There is no critting it, but there is also, it does not critically fail, it does not critically succeed. There is no advantage, there is no disadvantage, there is only the law.
Oh.
Law.
So what was the
highest was 8 on the die, and the lowest was 5.
so you miss regardless, even though you rolled with advantage.
Okay,
but
so I
yes,
don't
you
roll
cannot roll with
advantage.
advantage against it.
And you can't give it
cannot-
disadvantage.
You cannot. It will never have disadvantage. It will never have advantage, and you cannot. And anything involving this creature, no rerolls.
Okay.
So you can't silvery barbs it. You can't
Lucky it?
You can't lucky it. Nothing.
Well, that was even worse roll than the first, and Theo's thrown off by all the law. No, none of the hits. None of the.
Uh-oh.
Oh my gosh. I need chaos!
We don't do well with laws.
We break them.
It's too strict. Okay, so she just pew pew pew
Patink, patink, patink.
The arrows, they do nothing.
Even the arrows actually do hit the eyeball directly, and the eyeball is almost as tough as the rest of its metallic body. Just pink. Doesn't even blink.
Wilhelm, if we beat this thing, we're giving its eye to you.
Speaking of which, it's Wilhelm's turn.
Okay, my command, my command was given on the throne. Now that command will continue to be followed out. Okay, then I stand from the throne, and I don't know, go toe-to-toe with a giant robot? With drawing Varenthorn, the glowing king blade, I strike out against it, hoping to hit. Okay. 22.
Barely a hit.
Because I am one-on-one with it, I do get sneak attack.
Nice.
So sneak attack right now for me is 66 plus the 4d8 of Varenthorn. 1, 2, 3. 41 damage. And I get a second attack.
It doesn't even flinch as Varenthorn crashes through one of its armored plates.
25 to hit, yeah.
You bring Varenthorn back and strike it again, finding purchase through its armored body.
This one's going to be 28 damage.
Okay.
And then I am going to back up, because I can do that.
Okay.
And that is it.
As you back up, it locks its vision with you and it says, "Good, do not get in my way." And then it turns to Wrath.
Uh-oh.
takes its fist back, which then is like on like a plunger, and the fist just goes wha-bam, wha-bam, and hits Wrath twice automatically for 60 damage per hit.
Help!
Wrath, you take 120 damage.
Ow!
This ends now. It says, it's not even, like, it doesn't have a mouth. It doesn't have, it's not even speaking common. Like, just the language that it's saying is like, it's almost like it's trying to not speak in a like its words are a declaration upon reality.
I'm bloodied, if you were interested.
Good to know. And then the other creatures,
It's been seconds.
they rush over to the crystals, and several of them. So I get 2 on this one and 2 on this one, and they start trying to pull the crystals out of alignment.
Oh, this is annoying.
So currently, they go over the crystals. All the crystals are now out of alignment, and so until they are all out of alignment, all skill checks related to the ritual have disadvantage.
They're currently out of alignment?
Yes. Yeah, the crystals need to be returned to alignment. Each one of them is now out of alignment.
Cool. This is sweet.
Pluto, it's your turn.
Can you kill everything, Pluto, please? Thanks.
I can sure try. So, first thing we're gonna do is attack the... Attacking the creature doesn't put the crystal in alignment. Do I have to like use it, like just out of like, do I have to like put it back in alignment? Or
Putting it back in alignment I would count that as an attack to put it back in alignment.
Okay.
Like it would be basically a shove. You can
Okay.
you can use a shove to put it back in alignment effectively.
Okay, I'm gonna try to attack this one.
Mm-hmm.
And does it have the
All of these creatures.
no
advantage.
no advantage,
No disadvantage.
'Kay.
No rerolls.
Okay, so we're gonna start with trying to murder it. 21.
That is a hit, and with that, it explodes.
Blow it up. Okay, so that's one attack. I'm gonna use my second attack to shove the crystal.
Okay. The crystal is back in alignment. One crystal is back in alignment.
I'm gonna run over to this one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna attack it.
All right.
Third attack.
Oh,
Lucky.
you can't use
can't
that.
Oh, I
lucky.
can't.
Can't
So
lucky them.
just a miss.
However, you did, in moving the crystal back into alignment,
Yeah.
you do expose yourself to contaminated energy. Give me a con save.
Okay. Okay.
This is fine.
27.
Okay, you succeed.
So, third attack,
You do take 10 necrotic damage,
I whiff.
but no additional contamination.
I whiff totally. And then fourth attack, I'm gonna give Veo another chance, another shot. I'm gonna forego one of my attacks.
To give Veo a
my,
shot?
my commander strike.
Okay.
Veo, take a shot at whoever you want.
I'm gonna take one of the little ones beside me. Yeah, just to get him. Let me see what I can do. Where? 16 to hit.
16 to hit on one of the smaller ones. That is a miss.
Oh no. These guys are tricky.
And then I'm gonna action and surge.
Okay.
And I'm gonna take another swing.
Okay.
Dice jail. And I miss. And then I crank it
Okay.
on my second
You
attack.
destroy another one. It explodes.
I'm gonna shove the crystal back in.
Con save.
You're
Oh, yeah.
It'll work.
Con save. I
Right.
trust you, dice. I get advantage on con saves though. 25.
It's back in alignment, but you take 10 necrotic damage. There's still one of these things that's trying to pull it out of alignment, though.
And
You have one attack left.
I'm gonna go for it.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna jump over the crystal. And yeah, I just
Smash
explode it.
All right, pass them over to me, please.
And it's my bonus action to do the commander strike. So that is my.
That's your turn.
That's my turn.
Rudy.
Rudy turns around, seeing the big guy, and goes,
We have to get the crystals back in alignment.
I know, but we
Okay.
can't let Wrath get smashed. And I do summon elemental. I'm going to summon an earth elemental with my 4th level spell slot.
Nice. Nice.
Just to get in between, like,
Just
get in between him and Wrath.
Just to interpose.
Yeah.
Do I have an earth elemental up here?
They're going to Wrath.
You got big rock dudes
They're gonna
up there.
wrestle.
Oh yeah, we do, and I have some big rock dudes over here as well.
Are they gonna wrestle?
Yeah, get a big rock dude.
Get a big rock dude?
Yeah, get a rock dude. Yeah, they rock.
I mean, these are huge, but
Oh, I thought we had smaller ones.
Look around.
There's one behind the dragon, behind Lenneth's dragon.
oh, this guy.
Oh, great. Yeah, that's perfect.
Nice.
Rock dude.
Fight.
Rock 'em.
Rock 'em, sock 'em.
Robots.
Get 'em.
And then, so he goes after me. Okay. And then I'm gonna action surge with Rudy and move over to the other crystal that needs some help and smash some robots.
All right.
Let's see what happens. 24 to hit.
Yeah.
For 24 damage.
Yeah. It's destroyed.
She's gonna shift around Theo to. Well,
Nice. Nice.
Can you shift her in the other way? In between
Yeah.
the.
Yeah.
I just don't want to go too far away from Wrath. Another one. 16 to hit, but that doesn't hit. 20 to hit.
Yeah, you smash those two to the ground.
And then I have one more attack.
Do you want to shove the last crystal into alignment?
Yeah, just with,
Nice.
with my foot.
All right.
Huge.
Boom. All the crystals are back in alignment.
Nice job.
Anything else, Rudy?
And then Rock'em Sock'em Robots.
All right. The robot.
Oh, sorry.
Well, the elemental.
Elemental.
Yep.
So that does the multi-attack, right?
Yeah.
Two slams.
Mm-hmm.
13 on one, and then less than that on the other.
Neither hit.
So it's just trying to. Getting
Okay.
in his way.
All right. With that, we go to Wrath.
Everything's back in alignment.
Everything's back in alignment.
So can I just straight up sacrifice a 7th level spell?
Yep. That'll give you 2 automatic successes.
Done. So without
Boom,
even
boom.
doing anything, so I'm just gonna start giving my force
Yep.
to
Bruce.
Bruce.
All right. Bruce has been powered up 2. Okay. Bruce says it's not enough. More.
Yes, Bruce. Yes.
Anything else?
Is that my action?
Yes.
Yeah, there's not much more I can do. Yep. Here we go.
Okay.
Here we go.
Sebastian, we're over to you.
Twirling around the delirium crystal,
Much flourish.
with great flourish, I pull out my wand of He Who Laughs Last, my laughing wand, and I point it out, and I'm going to cast Banishment on. Oh no! Does this work?
Why is he doing that with his fingers?
I'm gonna quicken. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna try. I can't remember. This is probably good. I'm trying to metagame right now because I don't want to waste my turn.
I can't remember either, but
I feel like he might have that like.
there's
Cannot be.
Monty's not giving any signs that this is a bad idea, so I think you should just keep going.
Try your best.
I'm gonna quicken Banishment on it.
Okay. What's the DC?
23.
I fail, but use a legendary resistance to succeed.
Okay, fair
that's
enough.
good. You burned a resistance.
I'm going, because I quickened it and cast a spell, does feeding the summoning...
I will allow that. I will allow you to feed the summoning.
And what does a 5th get me?
A 5th gets you 1 success.
Instant
Not worth
success.
it, not worth it.
But 7th and 8th are 2, and 9th is 3.
6 is still 1?
Yeah. 6 is still 1.
Okay.
Or you can take the skill check. Gamble on the skill check. You can do Arcana or Persuasion.
But I can blow a 1st level spell to give myself advantage?
No, to give someone else advantage on their skill check.
Okay. I'm going to go with the Arcana check.
Okay.
And I will blow a 1st level spell to give Wrath advantage. Or...
You can't do both of these.
Okay, no,
Both
you're
of
right,
the-
you're
yeah,
right.
both of these are your action.
Yep.
Do you have advantage
Wait.
from anything?
Not from.
Can I use Persuasion?
Yes, you can implore Bruce, but you must tell me how you do so.
I look at Bruce as he's
Tell him how
wandering.
much you love him.
And I get down and I pull out some of my jerky and stuff and I just toss it.
And you go like do the.
And I'm like, Bruce, hey, buddy, you're so great. You are the most powerful entity in the whole world, and I don't see any reason why. I'm so happy that we're doing this for you, Bruce. It's you're gonna save us all. And
Okay, roll it.
Ignatius is shaking in my hands. It can't even comprehend what you're doing.
Okay, that's good. So 31.
That is a success by 10 or more. So I'm gonna give you 3. Yeah.
All right.
And the cost was all of your jerky.
Yeah, I lost all my jerky.
Yeah.
Oh no, my jerky!
So
says Mayo.
Bruce is now at 5 power.
You were holding on to that for me.
All
That
right.
cost me.
That is the end of the first round. Who would like to roll me a d6?
I will.
Okay.
Thanks, Jill.
Listen, you. You're grounded. Grounded. That was a 1.
All right.
Sorry,
You
guys.
hear the message and say, "They're coming!"
Excuse me? You were supposed to fight them off.
Yeah, what did I put Minnesauron out there for?
I was gonna. Basically, the idea was that starting on round 2, was gonna have one person roll a d6, then 2 people, then 3 people to see if the rattling showed up. But you flubbed the first roll.
Who trusted me with D6s? Who?
In this moment, the doors and windows burst open. They shatter as hordes of rattlings flood the throne room. Chittering in a mass, the swarm is now here. So at the end of each round, the swarm will be making attacks. It is the number of them that are just pouring in at this point are almost unfathomable.
I don't know if I would know this, but can I just ask, mechanically, is this a situation where the horde is more like just an omnipresent status? Like, is it something that we should try to get rid of, or is this like more of there's so many pouring in that it's...
Wilhelm can give me an investigation or perception check.
Investigation or perception? I will go with investigation. And... what? Oh, thank you.
Yep.
Yes. 21.
Okay. Wilhelm can surmise that at this stage, unless you have some sort of really clever solution, the rattlings are going to replenish their numbers. However, they will be acting last every turn. So, if you can do something to deplete their numbers significantly, it would reduce the amount of damage that the rest of you could be exposed to. So it's worth fighting them off to protect yourselves, but there's probably no chance at like their numbers will replenish. It's just about how many of them are here to attack you each round.
Okay, thank you. Everybody got that?
Yeah.
Cool.
With that, we go to the top of the round with Vale.
Wrath, you hurting? Cool. Okay, I am going to use my bonus action to cunning action disengage.
Okay.
And I'm gonna run over to Wrath, and I'm gonna shove my rejuvenation potion.
I do have one request though.
Okay.
So my thought was, if I burn through my spell slots, I might not be able to use the rejuvenation potion after.
Yeah. You want me to wait? I can wait.
Or you could shove one of my potions into my gullet.
Do you have a supreme?
Um,
I have a superior, so I can do superior. It's just only 40.
No, I like where you're thinking because I might have. Because yes, I do agree.
Yeah.
I appreciate you. But I was also thinking that because I can only do it once, I was like gonna do it after I blow through everything and then.
Okay.
That way, but if you want to give me my supreme.
If you have a supreme, I'll take a supreme.
Can we do that?
Is that allowed? I can grab
Yeah.
a supreme and
Yeah.
shove it in his mouth. Okay, cool.
And that's going to heal for 60 or yeah.
60.
Okay.
Supreme 60.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
And then let me just bonus action.
Very thank you.
I mean, and then I'm gonna fly up.
Okay.
Do we have the flight stance?
It's probably a good plan. Just put
me
it
on
on one of the
pillar.
pillars.
Yeah.
Blech.
And I start to get in position to do what I can, just to scope out what I can do in further turns.
Okay. Wilhelm, we're over to you.
Surrounded by rats. What am I wearing on my feet? This is important. This is an important question. Good. All right. I'm surrounded by rats. I am going to, holding Varenthorn in my hand, thunderstep, using the power of the blade, to the ceiling, and then my slippers of spider climbing.
Okay.
I will
Crack boom.
crack boom, and now I'm on the ceiling.
Yeah, and I won't even have you roll the damage for Thunderstep. I'm just going to note that the swarm took a bunch of damage.
Cool.
Yeah.
So an explosion, as I hold the blade out, lightning from nowhere strikes the blade, and there's a crash of thunder that explodes a bunch of rattlings from around me. And you see kind of me absorb into the lightning, travel up to the ceiling, and reappear there with blade in hand. That is my action. And then as a bonus action,
do you want to command anybody? Do you want to action surge?
I'm gonna. Do you want to use? Does Vale want to use her reaction to take another shot? Yeah, cool.
Okay.
I'm gonna for glory, Vale, for glory.
All right. Vale takes a shot.
I aim at the horde of rats, which I can use my advantage on because they're not the construct.
Do you want to shoot the horde of rats, or do you want to shoot? What do you want to shoot?
The horde of rats?
Okay.
36.
That does hit
Or,
the horde
no,
of
sorry,
rats.
not 30.
Yeah.
Yeah, but 19 plus.
Okay.
12. Okay, so in that case, how many dice do I get now? 6, 7, 8? We're giving you another chance here. 21.
I almost imagine you firing an arrow that like shoots through multiple ratlings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pierces through them.
58
Okay. 58 damage on the horde.
on the
Okay.
horde.
Anything else, Wilhelm?
No.
Okay.
No.
It is the Inevitable's turn. It looks at Wrath and says, I will stop at nothing until you are destroyed. And it takes its 2 fists and just claps you on the side of the head with both of them. You get hit twice, each for 60 damage.
It's ignoring the earth
It is
elemental.
completely ignoring everything except for Wrath.
I want to thank Veo,
Yeah.
because right now I have 3 health.
You can tell that unless it is physically prevented from attacking Wrath, it will not attack anything except for Wrath.
I'm trying. It's got legendary resistance though, so I mean, I think we need to put more. I'm yelling. We need to put more on that thing to get it off of Wrath.
Ow, I say. But I'm not concentrating anything, so
No.
thankfully,
Fortunately, you wouldn't because,
Super-
yeah, 2
super
DC,
focused.
that would be 2 DC 30 concentration checks, but no.
Yep.
Both of you have a very singular focus. It's trying to kill you. You're trying to summon
Yep.
Bruce. Neither of you will stop.
I feel like it's gonna win though if it gets another hit on it.
No, man, don't worry. Don't worry.
Okay, it is Pluto's turn.
I guess Pluto is gonna burn through some. Wait, I can try something. Okay. I attack the big monster thing.
The inevitable.
I'm gonna attack it.
Okay. You
I
attack inevitability itself.
I get a 30 to hit,
Okay, that is a hit.
That is inevitable.
but I wanted to make a wisdom saving throw. DC 21. I'm gonna try to use my goading attack.
I get a 20.
So it's disadvantage on all attack rolls. Oh wait, it can.
Would you like to do something else?
Yeah, I completely forgot about your darn your rules, your order. Okay. I'm gonna attack the. I'm gonna heal Wrath with my with the helm, so I can cast 3 versions of heal.
So you don't want to attack at all because you just rolled an attack roll and hit. So you're committed to taking the attack action now.
Okay.
Just trip it.
Do it, you got this.
Can I trip it? Can I?
Yeah, you can trip it. You can push it.
Well,
Bop
then
it.
I spin it, grab it. Okay, yeah. Can you make a DC 21 strength save?
Yeah, he fails.
Okay, then he falls over,
Okay.
and then I start wailing on
He
him.
doesn't. He's not using his epic resistance, or
Not for
Legendary?
this because him being knocked, you don't get advantage even if he's knocked prone.
Oh yeah. And then I don't know if we can kill him.
I feel like you were fishing for the legendary resistance to open it up for.
No,
me to do
I didn't
something
even
big,
think about
but
that.
That's
I
what
didn't
I
think
thought. I
about
was like,
that.
yeah, if he blows them all, then it
Does
leaves
he
me
take
open.
damage?
He does.
Okay.
Yep, he
That's
is.
something. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna roll some damage, and then I'm gonna 23 plus 21 plus 17. 23 plus 21 plus 17
44.
plus 30. So I only hit 3 times, not 4.
Plus another 30.
Yeah.
Okay. That's still a lot of damage though. So we got.
Oh.
All right, it's taking like 160 damage so far. It's not bloodied yet though.
I'm gonna action surge.
Again.
This is my second action surge, and then I'm gonna heal Wrath.
Okay, use a heal spell on Wrath.
That's both your action surges, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
At least we don't have a god to fight.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. Okay.
Well, we might not make it, so.
So the heal spell does 70 points of healing to Wrath.
Yeah, which is still not enough, but
you do get them back on a short, and you do have a rejuvenation potion.
that's the whole point.
We are over to Rudy.
All right.
Yikes.
So I'm standing over this thing, whacking it with my sword, and it doesn't seem to be doing much. But
It's still doing something.
die.
Just throwing that out there. It is doing something.
Ignatius crashes into it. Pieces of metal go flying off it.
Oh,
like
cool.
it is destroyable.
Okay.
If it bleeds, we can kill it. Is it bleeding?
I don't know.
Yeah, Rudy's gonna go over and smash it.
All right.
You want to whack it?
I'm gonna whack it.
Rudy, come get a piece of this.
Our 2 20th level fighters going after the inevitable.
22.
That's a hit. Roll all the hits, please.
That's higher.
higher.
Okay, 2 hits.
Lower, not hit. It's a.
Third attack?
It's a.
Or fourth attack?
Oh,
That's
sorry,
third.
I
Yeah.
keep forgetting 4. So third didn't hit, and then 20.
The 20 is a miss.
Okay, so 2.
So 2 hits.
32 damage on one, and 25 damage on the other.
It is bloodied.
Okay, and then the earth elemental. Can it like hold it down?
Like try to pin it?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
I want it to almost like
interpose its
put
body.
a knee on its sternum, kind of,
Yeah.
and hold its arms down.
Yeah, sure.
Just to try to keep it.
Try to keep it restrained.
Yeah.
Wrestle it.
Like it. What I would allow is it could shove the creature,
Yeah.
pushing it 5 feet away from Wrath, and then try to hold it down
Cool.
and restrain it.
Yeah.
Sure. So give me. I'll call that an opposed strength check.
8.
Okay. It is pushed away, but it doesn't look like it's going to be holding it down very well.
Okay.
Right?
And can it at least try to move, like, I know it might not do much, but at least in between, it's gonna just.
Interpose itself?
Yeah,
Sure. Just shuffle it around. Yep.
The 3 of us trying to work together to hold the
Is it
thing
still
from
on the ground or not?
punching.
It is still prone on the ground.
Okay.
Yeah, it's been pushed 5 feet away from Wrath, so it's not in its reach now, right? So it will have to move. Might help. Might help. Okay.
Okay.
Did you didn't action search with Rudy?
I did not actually
Okay.
search.
Wrath, it is your turn. You have 73 hit points now.
So, Wrath is gonna take things into his own control, and
Okay.
from my ring, I'm gonna cast Wall of Force
Oh, wow. Okay, cool.
as a sphere around myself.
Around yourself.
Yeah,
Okay.
You just saved me a whole
Wow.
turn.
and I continue
Great.
my grab into the portal.
Okay.
Singular focus.
Singular focus, but
That's my
no
turn.
progress this round for Bruce.
No. We need to give some
Sebastian, it's your turn.
more. We need more.
How big do you want this wall of force around yourself to be?
I mean, I want it to sort of just encapsulate the ritual itself, but obviously not the crystals, because I think it's only 10-foot radius.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
So I think I can do a radius of 10 feet. So it's just like a dome
Yeah. You dome around you, protecting yourself in the core ritual.
as I
Yep.
continue my
Yep.
grasp.
I'll allow that. Yep.
Sweet. And everything that was, if something was near me, it gets pushed out a little bit.
Okay. With that, we go to Sebastian.
Sebastian!
Hopping on to Casper. I'm going to fly up above the whole
Yeah?
mess.
And what are you gonna do?
First, I'm going to deceive Bruce.
Okay.
Excuse me?
I don't know, to help the ritual.
Okay. I'll accept. Like, do you want to move this towards success, or do you want to move this towards what?
My goal is to add to the ritual. I'm just picking a skill that I'm good at.
Sure.
That's.
Are you as good
So
at perception as?
I mean, yeah.
Okay.
I just wasn't sure if you wanted me to pick something
No,
different.
it's okay. It's okay. Implore Bruce.
Uh,
If the bonus is the same, I don't care.
the bonus is the same, and I'm still throwing.
I feel like all your persuasion is also deception.
I mean, you're right.
It kind of is. Yeah.
Yeah,
All right. Roll it.
I'm just continuing on this. I'm like, Bruce, after this is all said and done, I'm gonna protect you, buddy. As I'm feeding him treats.
I would never banish you with a giant stone.
Yeah,
like
I would
that.
never ruin the friendship, the bond that we have made.
Sebastian, not the traits!
So that's gonna be 22.
Backup tree.
That is a success, but not by 5 or
those are
more.
already
That is
gone a
just
long time.
one additional success.
Can I quicken? Okay, we might as well keep trying this. I'm gonna quicken another banishment on the big guy.
On the big
Let's Let's go.
He fails and uses another legendary resistance.
Gotta get through at some point.
Okay.
Ooh.
The swarm. All of you are in the swarm currently?
Sebastian is flying. Wilhelm's on the roof. Veo's
in the
flying.
air.
Okay.
But Pluto, Rudy.
And Wrath is in a bubble.
So,
it's just Pluto and Rudy.
unfortunately, the swarm also has ranged attacks.
Oh.
So everybody is taking 25 bludgeoning, piercing, slashing damage.
I don't know why I didn't see that coming.
Yeah.
I'm like, yes, if I fly.
Yeah, no, they shoot you, they stab you, the chittering, except for Wrath, who's protected in a wall of force.
So 25?
25 damage.
Can I uncanny dodge it?
Sure. If you have your reaction available to spend.
I do.
Yeah.
Oh, there goes the temp.
Good job, Temp.
HP.
You did your job.
Okay.
Temporarily saving me.
All right. With that, all of you, I will have two of you roll me a d6.
I'll do it this
You two
time.
go.
Jill, let me show you how it's done.
Please.
Oh, come on, man. I got a 3.
That's how you do it, Jill.
I already did that.
What's wrong with you
Look,
guys?
I'm just trying to join. You're the outlier here. You're the weirdo. You and your weird 3.
Suddenly,
Oh, no.
storm of delirium and darkness as something teleports into the wall of force with Wrath.
What?
It's the Rat Prince.
Wait,
Yes, yes, yes! Die!
wait. But it can't, nothing can teleport, can it?
Oh, yeah.
Things? Oh, you jerk. I gave you life.
Now die, die, die!
Oh.
Wait, so things can teleport in?
Yeah, it's
Apparently.
a force cage that actually holds stuff
Force
from
cage is
getting
a better
out.
spell.
Things can teleport in, but
Oh.
Oh.
yes. Yep. And yeah, and as the Rat Prince appears in
And then there's an image of Wrath banging on the wall, like, and you hear the muffled, like, and he's getting stabbed in the back.
Yep, and he comes in and he starts attacking you with his delirium infused blades.
I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna use one of his first attack. I'm gonna impose disadvantage with Entropic Ward.
Okay, he misses.
Thank God.
His second attack, he gets an 18 to hit,
Miss.
and his third attack is going to be a 27 to hit.
That hits.
Silvery barbs.
Silvery Barb's the Rat Prince.
Yeah.
It's still a 22.
Well,
Miss.
Get an advantage on whatever
Thank
you need.
you.
Okay.
Can he use that advantage towards his?
And the Rat
next
Prince
thing?
is going to make one last. So he attacks you with the first blade in his left hand, then the second blade in his right, then the third blade in his tail, and then he bites you, getting a 23 to hit.
Miss.
There you go.
I'm like running around this
You're
little-
running in circles and you're a little...
Stop! Hold still! I need to stab you!
Stop trying to stab me. I just want to bring the death of everyone.
I do too!
Then we should be working together.
No! Rat Prince, rats kill, not cats.
My shirt.
Yes! Big fan.
I'm such a huge fan. Stop stabbing me.
And on that scene, that is where we'll end for now.
I didn't want to be in a bubble with him. Oh.
What is Bruce thinking right now?
Bruce is very concerned about the success of this operation.
What? Oh my gosh. Maybe if we just get him in here and he eats the Rat Prince first, maybe that'll give him enough
Juice.
gumbo, some juice to get to the next part. Oh man, the ones are really hurting us today.
They are.
I rolled 2 natural ones in like 6 attacks.
Well, we got 3 rounds left till Bruce appears. Bruce has received 6 power so far, and Wrath is at 73 hit points.
but he's in a bubble with his arch nemesis.
Yeah. Who he brought back to life.
Yeah, this is like, what is that?
This is a frenemies situation. This is a real frenemies situation. A big thank you, as always, to our stellar cast, Jill, Kelly, and Joe, for playing today.
And a huge thank you to Kyle for all of his work behind the scenes and keeping it real with us here in the studio.
Thanks, Kyle.
And a huge thank you to our Dungeon Master, Monty Martin, for unleashing everything upon us in these final episodes. Thank you.
Well, a big thank you as well to all of our Patreon supporters. If you want early access to all of our videos, extra bonus content from us, and much, much more, much more, sign up for the Patreon. Yes, yes, yes. Rat Prince says yes, yes, yes. Will not stab.
Yeah, if you join our Patreon, you don't get stabbed by the Rat Prince. The Ratlings love the patrons.
Yeah.
And you kind of just become part of the Ratling horde.
Unless you want to be stabbed by Ratlings, in which case they're happy to oblige.
Yeah, well, some Ratlings are into that. If you're one of those Ratlings, join our Patreon. Ask for stabbings from the Rat Prince. I don't know what this isn't an analogy. I'm just talking. The Patreon's cool.
Yep. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time in Drakkenheim.
Bye.